Hello everyone, we are live with the reading for today, the message from Lord Krishna. And I'm so excited and so happy to do this reading live. After a really long time, we are going live. So I hope you all enjoy this live. And to give you a slight background of this live, today morning we showed some cards, rather three options for you with choosing 3 flowers as the indicators for the cards, and we decided to reveal it to you. We decided to reveal it to you in the evening. So here we are just waiting for you all to join. So hi Rashmi, thank you for joining. And if you are watching this, do drop a hi or a message so that if I don't even see it during the live, I can see it later. I hope you had a good day and I hope you made your choices. If you have not still made your choices, choice number 1 is the pink flower here. Choice number 2 is the white flower here. And choice number 3 is the pink flower. The first one is the peach flower. I'm so sorry. I think I've almost become colorblind. That happens sometimes when you're too excited. So I'm just going to give you a few seconds to choose the card. So probably what you can do is, if you haven't yet chosen the cards, you could choose one of the 3 cards. So the first bunch is under this beautiful huge pink peach colored flower. The second one is just under the white one, a tiny little one but a white one, and the third one is the pink flower. Now how do these things work? Many people have asked me that how is it that whatever I choose, I exactly get that information. And it's all because these readings work on the law of attraction, which means whatever you choose for the law of attraction, you just get the message what you truly would like. You get the message what you would truly require. And this reading is also timeless, which means no matter whether you're watching it live, no matter if you watch it tonight, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, 10 days later, 20 days later, a month later, 10 years later, the message will give you exactly what you would like to hear. Because oracle readings are beyond time and space. Time is an illusion. And when we believe time is an illusion, we know that everything, although we say everything has a divine time, we also say everything is beyond time. Because time is only for the physical. To be in this world, because we are given a physical body, that's the reason time applies to us. But for the soul, for the spirit, for the being, there is no time and space. Okay, so now I would like to say that if you have not yet selected a card, please select a card right now. Hi Deepa. And once you select the card, so how to select the card, simply say, dear angels, archangels, dear God, dear Lord Krishna and Radha, please help me select the stack or the bunch of cards which will give me the exact message I need to hear. I trust you, I surrender that whatever message you are ready to give me, I am ready to receive. I thank you and offer my gratitude to you. This is a better thank you. You can simply say that. Now what happens once you simply say this prayer? You activate your divine channel, or you activate your connection to the other spiritual higher realms. So the moment you are surrendering to the divine, you will exactly listen to what you would need to. So don't think, don't analyze, don't try to make things complicated. Simply, very simply, choose the stack which resonates with you, and choose the stack which you will be, which you can just without thinking you feel like choosing. So I'm going to say hi to a few more people. So hi Namita, hi Gautam, and I'm not able to see who's watching on YouTube, but if I miss saying a hi to you, please know that I'm still saying a hi. And thank you for all of you who are watching this live. Thank you Samhita for joining, and for all of you who will watch this later too, if you're watching this as a replay, you can write #replay. If you are watching it as live, you can write #live. It just helps me understand who's there. Superb. So time for the card reveals. Let's begin with the first stack, which is the stack of this beautiful pink colored flower. So if this is the flower you chose, this one, let us see what your cards are. Are you excited? If you are, you can simply type Hare Krishna in the chat box. So to all of you who have chosen stack number 1, whoever is here waiting to know message from Krishna and Radha, here are the card reveals. Okay, so this time I've taken 2 cards, and both the cards are from two different card decks. The first one is from Romance Angels, and the second one is from the Power of Surrender, because this reading was especially for people looking for some kind of guidance on their relationships. For all of you who are single, it's probably about your relationship with yourself, or if you are dating or in a relationship with someone, it's about a relationship which you have with that person. For all the couples who are married, it's for the relationship you're having with your spouse. And if you're simply watching this and if whatever message makes sense to you, just take that as a message from divine. And if there is anything which does not resonate, gently release it into the universe. So the first card says, it is safe for you to love. So this card says that love is one of the most important things which has been given to us, because love is the existence of God. Many people believe that love is only meant for romantic relationships, but the truth is love is way beyond that. And love is what makes you human. We don't understand love, we experience love. Love is not something which you can put in words. But however, in recent years, a lot of people from the hustle generation have really not understood the truth of what love is, because we are so busy in our day-to-day activities and work and all of that, we shut our heart chakras. Now, what do you mean by we shut our heart chakras? It's way beyond. It's more than just being not open to love. It's also about being not open to, or not being vulnerable to, understanding our own emotions. How many of us truly know us? How many of us truly know what the truth of what we are? I read something today morning that if you know yourself very well enough, it doesn't matter what others talk about you, because you are completely aware of what you are. And that is the time when judgments of what you are made by people around you, when people criticize you, condemn you, put you down, or make you feel like you're not good enough, the only way to not get upset is by being so aware of your own self that nothing outside can beat your energy down. Isn't that beautiful? So when we say it is safe for you to love, as I said, because this is a romance card reading for everyone and anyone who is looking for a relationship. It is safe for you to open your heart. You can be vulnerable. Please remember, vulnerability is the base of every relationship. If you are not vulnerable with yourself, you can't be vulnerable with others, with your partner. And the truth is, if you're not vulnerable with your partner, the base of the foundation of your relationship is not really going to be great. So for all of you who are looking for a partner, I would say first be very, very, very vulnerable with yourself and know that it is safe for you to receive love. It's safe for you to love yourself. Open your heart. If you are in a committed relationship or if you are married, be more and more vulnerable with your partner. Vulnerability is the ability to talk deeply about emotions, deeply talk about how you feel without fearing that the person will judge you. Because if that is the case, you are not in the right relationship. If you worry that your partner will judge you after you speak vulnerably with them, there is something which needs to change, which means you either need to be more vulnerable or the relationship has become very toxic where you cannot be open to each other. So this card asks you to be very, very, very vulnerable with your partner if you are already married or in a relationship. And the another card which is a part of this stack is surrender to play. Isn't this amazing? Most of us are not really aware of what play is. To play is to open your heart, to be yourself, to be authentic self, and do things which cherish you, which celebrate you, which honor your soul. Most of us are always overthinking. Most of us are always lost in the maze of overthinking. But when you start doing something fun, or when you start doing something that waters your soul or that gives you joy, it helps you rejuvenate. It helps you have better possibilities. And I always say that joy follows, the good things are followed by joy, not joy follows things, which means if you are going to be in the state of joy, the good things will start coming to you. And if you're not in the state of joy, the life will look like a very difficult place to be. Many people believe that I will be happy or I will have fun or I will play only when these things have happened. And they postpone joy, they postpone play, they postpone fun. But the truth is, if you don't postpone it, you will definitely live in that moment, and that will attract more joy, more abundance, better time in your relationships, better communication, and a lot more. So the truth is, spend some time for joy and be joyful. So if I look at both these cards together, the cards say that it is safe for you to love, which means open your heart, and surrender to play, which again means open your heart. So right now you are asked to open your heart and surrender to the greater possibilities. That was for all of you who chose card number 1. Let us look at card number 2, stack number 2, what it is for all of you who chose this beautiful white flower. I love this white flower. I use this a lot to decorate my personal spaces. For me, white stands for purity. Now let us see what are the cards in this stack. The first card is express your love. Now when they say express your love, what does it truly mean? I believe that expression is a vital part of your spiritual journey. When you are expressive, when you mean what you speak and speak what you mean, and when you're open about how you feel, you reach another level of spiritual growth. The people who are not open to expressing their authentic selves are often the ones who are struggling somewhere, or there is something which needs to be cleared in order to be that. So don't worry, I don't want you to judge yourself or feel bad if you're not expressive. You will get there whenever you get there. But meanwhile, if you've chosen this tack, it definitely means you need to express yourself better. Probably working on the throat chakra will really help you get better at this. If you are looking for a romantic partner, which means if you are a single, all you can do is express the truth of what you truly want to yourself. Be very, very open and have a conversation with yourself. Write a diary. Write about what kind of partner you're looking for. Don't look at what people tell you. Don't look at what people tell you that you are supposed to only get this kind of a partner and there is dearth of good men or good women in this world and you will not get what you truly want, and just don't pay attention to that. Write down the list of all the things you're looking for in a partner. And when I mean the list of all things, it could also mean it's not just about how they would look or where they would work and all of that, but how you want to feel with that person. How do you want to connect with that person? How do you want to feel at the end of the day when you are in this beautiful relationship and when you're returning home to lots of, conversations and possibilities and all of that. Relationships are easy, but the human point of view makes it difficult. Most people believe that marriages are not good, they are very bad, everything fades over time, but note that these points of view have come from people who have had bad marriages or bad relationships. And of course, we are not judging anyone here, but there are so many couples in this beautiful world who have worked on their relationships with their partners and have had great, beautiful relationships where they are there for each other and they're always present for each other. I know so many people who have conscious relationships and who are living every moment of their life, honoring each other, spreading more joy, supporting each other, and that's exactly what is a relationship. So if you're already married, what you could do is express your love. Express gratitude to your partner for all that they're doing for you. The more you express your gratitude, the more you express your love, it's even easier. Gratitude is another name for love. The more gratitude you have in your relationship, whether it is the relationship with your spouse or whether it is you are dating someone or you are in a relationship with someone and you want to take the next step towards getting committed or getting married, expressing what you truly feel for each other is an honest way to honor the other person and to honor you. The surrender card which we got in the second stack. Wow. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Wow, people pleasing, it's a topic I simply love to speak on because I believe for the first many years of my teenage and my early 20s, I spent in people pleasing. I spent in making others feel happy because I used to feel that's the only way to be joyful. I went out of the way to make my friends feel better, feel happy, and do things for them, buy them gifts. And unfortunately, when I was the one who needed them, no one was there for me. And why was that? Because I'd put them all on a pedestal. Oftentimes, when we put others on pedestal, which means we do not honor ourselves, we fall into the trap of people pleasing. Now, how does it reflect in your romantic relationships? Most people who would be having trouble in relationships, most of them, not all although, would be massive people pleasers. And this not just applies to your romantic relationships, but this would also apply to a lot of other relationships where you're just trying to make everyone else around you feel better. but not you. The guidance which I'm getting right now, as I pull these cards for you, and I always say I channel well when I'm giving guidance. The message for you is, do not put others on pedestal. Instead, work on yourself. Work on your relationship with your partner. Do not make others significant. Do not make people around you significant. Whether it is, your in-laws, your parents, your siblings, but rather focus on yourself. Focus on the kind of relationship you have with each other, and every day you can ask yourself, how can I make this relationship better? Of course, it applies to all of you who are in healthy relationships and are working on it. This does not apply to toxic relationships. If anyone is in toxic relationship, the only way out is walking out of that. But of course, we are not talking about toxic relationships today, maybe some other time for that. But today we are looking for all of you who are looking to make your relationships even better. And toxic relationships do not come under that kind of overview. So your angels are asking you to surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. It's amazing that both the cards are so connected with each other, because the first card says express your love, and the second card says speak your needs and be true to yourself. How amazing is it? So when you are really aware of what you would like to do, speak about it, draw clear boundaries, focus on your own happiness instead of trying to make everyone else happy. Most of the times, if you are in the habit of people pleasing, as I described that, I used to always do that. I used to not look at my own happiness. I used to really work on making everyone else feel happy, and I used to sacrifice my happiness. But what's the healthy solution to this? The healthy solution is, of course, make others happy, love them fearlessly, be authentic to them, but also do not forget to honor yourself. And when you do that, draw clear boundaries. When you have friends who also have clear boundaries, and when you have healthy boundaries, the friendship can be out of the world. The same applies to romantic relationships. When both of you have healthy boundaries, are very vocal about it, and are ready to work on your relationship, things just get better. So that was stack number 2 with the white flower. We finally go with this beautiful pink one. Wow, such a beautiful flower. And for all of you who chose this, let us see what your cards are. So guys, all these videos which you're watching live will be on all our social media pages. So in case if you have missed something, do not worry, because you will definitely, you can go back and see the videos as many times as you want. And if you have yet not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. If you're still not following our Facebook, please do. If you're still not subscribing us on Insta, please do. Let us go to the final and the third card of the series. Now this card talks about pay attention to red flags. What are red flags? Red flags are any things which come up to you which make you feel uneasy. I always say that something which makes you heavy, when something makes you heavy, please know that it's a red flag. When you feel that something is not right about this, and that's not a logical thing, that's a very gut feeling. Many people who come for relationship counseling and coaching, who are going through troubled relationships or troubled marriages, the one thing which all of them have in common is they say that, you know what, before I got married, I really was not sure if I wanted to be with this person. But I still got married with him or her because I thought, shadi ke baad sab theek ho jayega. But there were a lot of red flags which were coming up, which means there were some habits of this person which were not acceptable by me. But my family and my people around me just told me that adjust, everything will be fine. And I did not pay attention to the red flags. Now, red flags can really be a spoiler for a wonderful relationship. But also, if you have red flags, pay attention to them, because there is some caution for you. The best way to identify them is to something which makes you feel heavy is a red flag. It would be a great idea to talk with your partner about the red flag. Be very open and communicative. Be authentic. And be also kind and gentle as you speak about it. And you can say that, this is what I'm feeling. I don't know what to do with it. Can we work this out? It's as simple as that. So whenever you encounter a red flag, and for all of you who are in relationships wanting to get committed or wanting to get married, and you see red flags, please do speak to your partner about it before you decide to take the next step. The next card which comes is surrender denial. I'm amazed how these beautiful cards have come up. Trust me, I'm seeing the cards now. I pulled them in the morning when I put 3 stacks for you. And each of the cards is connected to the previous card. So the surrender card says surrender denial. Many times we deny things. Many things we do not look at things. We overlook things. We overlook the red flags. But instead of being in denial, ask for clarity. And the best way to ask for clarity is to speak to the person. Speak to the person concerned and say that, this is something I'm confused about. And yes, of course, before you speak to that person, you need to have a conversation with yourself. Most people are in the relationships, but they do not know the truth of who they are. And that's the reason why most people mess up. But when you know yourself well, you can be a contribution to your partner, and your partner can be a contribution to you. What do you mean by contribution? You can help, support, love the person to make their life more rich, more joyful, more abundant, full of possibilities, full of dreams coming true. And the same applies to them. They can do that. Now, I know some people who are watching this, because I get a lot of these comments from people who say that no, marriages are bad and, marriages fade over time, they are not good. But trust me, the truth is that every relationship can be worked on and can get better. Of course, unless it's a toxic relationship. But for all those people who believe that marriages are bad and marriages just get worse with time, please know that it is just a point of view which you have, which is creating your reality. In Access Consciousness, when we talk about conscious relationships, we speak about some elements of a conscious relationship which makes us understand that to truly be in a conscious relationship, what are the things which you need to have or be. Relationships is a very delicate topic, and I always feel that many times when we speak about relationships, whether it is a card reading or a video, a lot of people feel upset or feel that, oh, things are not that good, things are bad. But the truth is, everything in life is good. Also, if you are, many people ask me that अगर करियर करेंगे तो रिलेशनशिप खराब होगी क्या? But the truth is, the person who is truly happy will have a good relationship, a good career, good health. In fact, all three are interconnected. Because people who are happy and people who keep choosing possibilities and who do not choose negativity and who do not choose to stay stuck, who do not choose to, be finite, and who do not choose to honor themselves and who choose to honor others and who choose to honor their truth, will always have all segments of their life getting better. The truth is, you have to be just happy. So, surrender denial. If there is something which is very denying, if you are denying something, first talk to yourself about it, figure out what it is, and next what you can do is, you can simply speak to your partner about it. Remember, authenticity, conscious conversations, all of this will help you only get better. So, well, those were your 3 cards for today. That was the message from Krishna and Radha. And I really am so happy that these cards are feeling very expansive as I'm delivering these messages, because I always say that whenever I'm delivering any messages, the messages come from, they are channeled. They come from the divine. So here were your 3 amazing cards for today. I hope this Divination Thursday was great for you. I hope you resonated with the messages. If yes, do mention below as comments. If no, please gently release it in the universe and know that the message may not be for you if you're not resonating with it. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Ashwini Chube. Please subscribe, guys, because I believe that with all the content I create on YouTube, it's straight from my heart and it's all as per the guidance which I receive. And if you'd like to get more guidances like these, or get more words of wisdom, words of knowledge, or sharing all the things I do and practice, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, pass it on to friends, family, relatives, and everyone you know. Your subscription really helps me grow my channel. If you're watching on Instagram, thank you for following, and thank you for taking time out, and thank you for subscribing. If not, please subscribe. And for all my amazing folks on our private group Unicorn University, I look forward for more such sessions where I can connect with you all and I can talk to you all, and probably we'll have something more coming up in the upcoming months. Once again, thank you each and every one of you for taking time out and for watching this video. And Jai Shri Krishna, sending you lots and lots and lots of love, all our subscribers. Thank you. Bye-bye.